Welcome to my channel. I'm going to just jump into this Divine Feminine read. Today is Sunday, August the 13th. We will be facing a new moon on Wednesday the 16th. It will be a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse. This is the age of the Aquarius. Again, this is a Divine Feminine read. The age of the Aquarius started in 2021 with the Great Mutation. The Great Mutation, of course, was the change of how we was doing, it started our new structure on communication technology, so our social values, on how we focus on community, social justice, and equality. And this is going to be taking place, these changes and shifts, over the next 180 years. I'm not an astrologer. Everything I mentioned just now is online on Google for you astrologists, new beginners that want to go in that field. I'm an intuitive reader, and everything that I had experienced as me discovering as on my journey, should I say, is me sharing with you. And the way I found this information, again, is on Google. And as I read and do my research on who I am and my planetary placements according to what I'm researching, when it aligns, I just know, because I can feel it. I know it is my north node. So should I say, because that lets me know that I'm aligned right. I'm in my purpose. I am on the right track. So this is what I share with you, just to give you insight on how everything plays out within the spiritual on your spiritual journey, especially as a divine feminine. And again, by being the new era beginning like in 2021, 2020, 2020 vision, that's a lot of us had went into, hindsight, looking in the mirror at ourselves, 2020 vision, focusing on the things that we once and how we once looked at ourselves, family. All of it changed due to, the situation within 2020. The year 2020, a lot of us had to go within. We had to stay home. We had to deal with our families. We had to deal with a lot of things that we once had the outside world to keep us focused on and ignore what we really had to take care of, which was our inner child, the way we thought about things, and broke down the false narratives that we once believed in. And this is why the new structures and technology and social values and our community, the way we view different people in our community, like the churches, the pastors, the man of the house, the marriages, everything became more of a 2020 insight view, because we had no other choice but to go within to see things as for what they are. And it marked the moment, what I'm trying to say, that era marked a what I'm trying to say, a memorable time for humanity, a historical time for humanity. And one of those reasons is because how Jupiter and Saturn began it began to correlate, it began to mutate, it began a new year cycle of air signs in the first degree of Aquarius. I know I'm not no astrologist. I'm getting this off the line, and where I'm getting it from, I don't remember, because it's the planetary alignments for 2021. And so I just print it out, and I don't even have the printing info on here. It's just one of those things where it's on Google. You maybe type up planetary alignments for 2021, and stuff will come to you, and you can use your birth chart, birth chart free online, and put in your birthday, and if you know your time of birth, even better, so you'll get the exact planetary placements for your chart. And then you can follow the alignment, the planetary alignment, and align your chart along with the planet so that you can get the most bang for your buck when you are manifesting, when you are healing, when you are making decisions, whether it be finances, family, or your status in the community. So again, this is the Divine Feminine Read. I say all this to say again, we're going into that new moon in Leo. This is a great time to start projects, to finish projects, start new ideas. This is a great time to, get it to go. To get it to go. Get it to going. How about that? It's time to get up and start your daggone vision boards. It's time to get up because what? The ancestors are moving mountains to see the divine feminine energy rise. So let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, get it. Now let's jump into this daggone read. I already shuffled the cards. This is the Divine Feminine Read. These are the Divine Feminine Oracle cards right here. Okay. I also have the Life Purpose deck as well. This is the Life Purpose deck. I'm an intuitive reader. It's 6:26 on the clock. I'm going to pull a past, present, future for each deck. Thank you, Heavenly Father. No, I look like this deck is in the reverse. Heart's desires. I'm going to keep that. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you. Freya. God is of discernment. Okay, you got discernment is out here, but let's continue. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you so much. Joys in the reverse. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna get into this read here. Some mixed feelings here. This is mixed energies. I could pick it up now. It's kinda, we will get through it though. I'm gonna leave everything the way it is. I'm an intuitive reader and this is new. The way this, I'm gonna read this. So let's jump into it, shall we? All right, now what we have on deck is past energy, strength. Strength is in the reverse. This is your purpose. So some of you possibly feel like, you are having, you're having weak moments in your ability to you're having maybe second guessing yourself because it says here strength. Everything you experienced in your life has moved you strong and courageous, has made you strong and courageous. I said moved you strong and courageous. So yes, now we're going into the energy of Leo. So a lot of divine feminines could be questioning the strength if you can move forward, if you can carry on the dreams that you have. And some of you for probably in your feelings about everything you experienced in the past because of how it left you, how it made you second guess yourself, how it made you have to stand up for yourself and receive the messages from the universe that caused you to make decisions that, you know, make decisions in your life that you had to make, whether than if you wanted to. And not in the past is where I'm feeling like the mixed energy is coming from this strength card, because a lot of divine feminines had very challenging past life events and traumas that left us in a energy of questioning, of indecisiveness, of lack, feeling like we can't move forward because of the years that we had to endure harsh energies that kept us suppressed. Okay? So up under the strength here, we have, oh, I'm sorry if I didn't give you the card here. This is the card I just got, the 11:15 on the clock. This is the strength that was in the reverse. I just explained that situation. And up under the strength in the reverse is Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. As I mentioned, because we were in the wilderness, we had to be strong. We had to persevere. We had to dig deep. We had to rely on the messages from the universe to take charge, to move forward. We had to be adventurous when we did not have the information or the wherewithal to withstand the messages that we were receiving. We were in fear, we were in doubt, we were in a situation where it was imbalanced, and it left traumatizing footprints, should I say, within our energy. The Queen of the Wilderness is here is because we had to resort to the Most High. We were in an energy where we were in the dark, the unknown, should I say. Yes, thank you, Heavenly Father. We were in the unknown energy, whereas we were feeling like we could not go, although we knew that we had the Most High here carrying us. We was feeling like we weren't, strong enough, or we was feeling like, woe was me energy because of everything that we endured, all the hardships and experience, possibly taking a pause just to, remember how we once felt, or should I say you once felt. This is the Divine Feminine read. I'm a Divine Feminine. It doesn't have to be a female energy, as we all know. This could be a male energy as well. Because we are both divine, we are both feminine and masculine energy, 1311 on the clock. So with this being in the reverse again, self-doubt, self-sabotaging energy, this is, energy of lacking inspiration, lacking motivation, right? Now, Queen Diana, the reason why you was feeling this way is because of the wilderness, the unknown. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue, and this is the affirmation. If you were dealing with this in the past, you were using affirmations such as self-loving, caring affirmation. This energy was coming from the divine, and in this card is Queen of the Wilderness, because the Most High understood that you were in the wilderness. The Most High understood that you were in the unknown phase as you were journeying through this energy of, am I going to make it? Am I good enough? Do I have enough strength? I need courage from the Most High. The Most High gave you the courage you need. He lit your path to say, using your language, using your words. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So by connecting with yourself, by connecting with the Most High, through connecting with the wilderness, some of you guys might need to go to the wilderness to ground yourself, and this is what you had to do in the past, is to ground yourself during this transformation, as you was transmuting this doubt, this fear, this unknown energy, to realizing and accepting the fact that you are in the wilderness. And by using your affirmation, the language of the universe, you can get through but you can get through anything because that is your power. That is the mother tongue, is the wilderness. The mother tongue is the will. The mother tongue is that action. The mother tongue is that bow and arrow that the Most High blessed you with. So you'll know that by using your tongue, your power, you can overcome this strength energy. And a lot of us, Divine Feminine, was using our tongue. We used our tongue so we would not what? Self-sabotage ourselves by looking behind, always looking behind because of the trauma that we had suffered in the past, the trauma of the experiences that we always had to stay on this horse. We always had to fight. We always had to, man up. Even though we are divine feminines, we had to use our masculine energy to defeat the unknown. And we always had to re-up. We always had to regroup. We always had to recharge. And this was causing us to second guess ourselves, being sabotaged. Why? Because again, it's the unknown. 16:06 on the clock. We don't know why we were on this horse, why we were on this. This is an armored horse. This is a war horse. This is the divine feminine going to fight a battle, period. Right? But who are we fighting? We didn't know this energy. We were self-sabotaging ourselves. It was a lot of us, a lot of divine feminines that were second guessing themselves again because of the strength. We weren't sure. How can we go on? What type of tools do we need? Do I have enough education? Do I have enough energy to clean this house and take care of these projects and take care of these kids and because things changed, divorces in the past took place. There was separations that took place, not just with relationships and marriages. It was also with co-workers. It's also with families. It's also with friends. It was close family members that you thought they were your loved ones. Even your daggone children. Things changed. It was a lot of projects that you wanted that you self-sabotaged in the past. This is a lot of self-guessing that you allowed people to self-sabotage you in the past. This is all past energy. This is the Malambo self-sabotage. It's the number 24. 24, that's love. A lot of us got sabotaged in love, backstabbed in love. 2 to the 4, that's 6. We had to use our intuition. A lot of it caused us instability within our own, our dreams, our aspirations, our homes, our foundation. So we had to resort to the Most High. We had to resort to balancing ourselves. We had to resort to taking action and healing ourselves within so that we can use the words, the affirmation from the natural world to overcome the challenges that we were experiencing. We had to use those affirmations in the past. I am strong. I am good enough. I am worthy. And we were using crystals. This is the crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. This is what the divine feminines are in now. And if not, this is a good energy to be in. The healing energy, get connecting with the Most High. Stand in the light. This is also an amethyst for healing crystals. A lot of divine feminines are, and if not, this is, something you could do, taking spiritual baths, healing, meditating, connecting with the Most High, charting down what you want out of life because it's all being protected and watched over by the Most High. He's already blessing you with an angel to keep your ideals, to keep your dreams, to keep your light protected. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. This is also to heal your ideas, heal your dreams. They heal your energy, to cleanse it as well. Leo, and this is a new moon coming in. So that's also like a healing, cleansing energy. Why? Because of the Lilith. the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. Because, again, in the past, you come from the wilderness. We had to use affirmation of will. We had to use the natural wilderness, the mother of tongue. The frequency of love, the love for ourselves, the love for healing ourselves, not just for ourselves, but you divine feminine, we heal not just ourselves, but the world and uplift the vibration, just not for ourselves, but for others, the ones that are around us. We are a channel for healing energy, divine feminines. And with this Lilith energy out here, the Lilith speak about how she was the first to marry the Most High. Now, how that story go, or how, not the Most High, however, she was to marry his son, Jesus, or Yeshua. And Lilith was supposed to be his first wife. No, not Jesus, but Adam, sorry. Adam. And when the Most High created Adam and Eve, Lilith was supposed to be like the first one, how that story goes. Anyways, Lilith did not abide by she did not go along with the customs, the ordinary systematic way of marriage and things. She did not believe in that, that system. She went against the system, went against the grain. And this is how she was supposedly getting kicked out of the kingdom or out of the Garden of Eve, 21:31 o'clock. Now, how true is that? I don't know. That's the myth. However, this is in the present position, and it says that the first woman, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. So a lot of us are healing ourselves, and we're choosing the life that we want to live for ourselves. We're no longer staying in this self-sabotaging energy. No longer are we doing or feeling unworthy about ourselves. Okay, this is worthiness. This is temperance. This is change. 1 to the 4. This is taking action towards our stability. With this 4, Emperor, being in control of our destiny, is in a reverse. Worthiness. Why? Because of the Lilith. The Lilith is I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. A lot of us divine feminine in the past was feeling unworthy because of how we had to stand up for ourselves and speak affirmations of will over our challenges, over how people were perceiving us. A lot of people that we cut off in the past were perceiving us as people who did not have worth, people who did not deserve a chance, don't deserve to be here on this planet, don't deserve to even breathe, don't deserve to be, balanced. It was a lot of things that was taking place that was attacking the divine feminine energy in the past, whereas we was feeling very weak with the strength. We had to overcome a lot of obstacles, and we caused our self-sabotage and self-doubts because of it. And in this season, by us honoring ourselves and using affirmations of the wilderness, affirmation of the mother tongue, we spoke that pain away. We spoke and accept the pain of Lilith. We spoke and understood that we're different. We're not being, and we stood up against being in a system, whereas we had to go by the masses instead of going off and standing on our own. And even if we had to go through the wilderness, the unknown, we was willing and able to do that because of who we are and how we are standing and healing, not ourselves, but not just ourselves, but those of us around us, and we're having our protection from the divine himself, 24:14 on the clock. So yes, we have protection in our building, our legacies. We have protection in our contracts. We have protection and healing energy here because we were feeling unworthy. We was feeling imbalanced here. Now, for those of divine feminines who are still in this energy feeling imbalanced, then healing with a crystal, a amethyst, taking your spiritual baths, sitting with the Most High, meditating is always good for this situation here because of the hating energy from the past. It was a lot of heavy energy. A lot of divine feminines cut off so many people and things and places. It caused big changes in the divine feminine's life. Again, with the 4, a 1 to the 4, this is a 5. This is a change from this imbalanced energy because of the affirmation and the healing energy here. And what? Justice. Justice is in the future position. Why? Because of this self-sabotage and unworthy energy. Whatever and whomever was causing injustices in the divine feminine's, on the divine feminine's journey, whatever that was that negative force that was against the divine feminine in the past, and it was following the divine feminines on their journey for years. Now this is a big shift because of the planetary alignments I just explained. The age of the Aquarius, the great mutation, it's a new era has begun. It's a big shift. And this is why the justice is here for all the divine feminines who had went into sorrow, who lost children, whose children were attacked, who was laughed at, who was mocked, who the community came against, and that one divine feminine was by herself standing alone for that divine feminine who lost her home, who was out in the cold, who had got fired from their job, all this unjust that was what took place in the past against the divine feminine. Justice is here for the divine feminine. Here in the future, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. A lot of divine feminines were blocked from their purpose because of hate, miscontent, jealousy, and a lot of it was self-sabotaging because of our beliefs from how we were just raised, period. Like we didn't, know about inner childhood wounds and how to heal. So this justice is because of that. As you can see, the purple here in the background, you had to heal. A lot of the divine feminines had to heal this purple energy here because of the unjust that caused us to heal. The unjust that was causing us to heal because of the connection that we were once with that was causing us to self-sabotage ourselves. I'm going to clarify these energies, but again, this is it could have been a relationship. 4 to the 2 is a 6. Relationship with others, like I already said, places, people, things, and this is also connection within ourselves because we're divine feminine. And again, the divine people, or people period, have feminine and masculine energy, and the divine feminine's journey was back to self. A lot of divine feminines was on their twin flame journey, for those who believe in that journey, and that's fine. I believe in the twin flame journey as a journey to self because of the hardship that the mirrored soul you had that was reflected on our journey from the people, places, and things that we were once valuing as normal or as healthy. So there's justice for the unjust. A lot of us got fired from our jobs unfairly. A lot of family came against us and stole from us. A lot of divine feminines was placed in situations where we were incriminated and treated unfairly, where legal systems came against us unfairly. A lot of divine feminine had to go into the mother of believers. We had to go into believe in ourselves. We had to go into finding that strength to walk through that wilderness and be that first woman for ourselves, connect with ourselves, uplift ourselves, heal ourselves, connecting with the Most High, connecting with Mother Nature. It says here, Khadijah, the mother of believers, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Coupled with this Lilith energy, yes, a lot of us divine feminine had to go with them. We had to heal ourselves. We had to step out as first women in our own directions, in our own families even, because of the curse breakers that we are. Divine feminines had to take and cut out the family that they once knew, whether it be your intermediate family or even your son or your co-workers, as I had mentioned earlier, right? And use an affirmation, knowing that you are spiritually and financially abundant. Using affirmations like you provide heaven and earth for yourself. Being independent. From the others, standing tall against the naysayers, right? This is being naked, 3 to the 0. Being naked is in a reverse, right? You already healed. When you're standing in this mother of believers, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. You don't need to stand naked for what? You already went through the justice situation. And if somebody put you in this naked situation where you are in the reverse, that means that you're not balanced. You're not being true to yourself. You're not being authentic. When I see this naked in a reverse, right? It's because of the joy of the self-sabotaging energy from the past that was against your joy, that was against your worthiness, that was against you from being happy. And this is why the Freya is out here. This is the goddess of discernment. And this is why you had to use your discernment on these energies, because you had to use your discernment on where the strength and why you felt like you could not go on. Why were you lacking the motivation to push through? Why weren't you encouraged? What was causing you to feel like, less than, like you could not do it, like you was not worthy enough to pull through a certain situation, and that was causing you to second guess and self-sabotage yourself? What was causing that? And this is the Freyas out here, because that was the spirit of discernment. The spirit of discernment was saying, hey, connect to the universe, heal yourself, go within, figure out what's really going on and why you feel not like you can't go on, like you're not worthy enough to complete that project, complete or transform into what you need to be or who you need to be, right? So for the greater of good, for the better for all, right? It says, Freya, the goddess of discernment, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So this is another reason why, this worthiness, who's feeling like this? When I see Freya's out here, this is the divine feminine, again, using a lot of discernment from the past lessons that we learned. So we want to clarify why this neck is in the reverse, this worthiness is in the reverse. We want to clarify that, because what's overall energy for this for this below energy here, we got the self-sabotage. Worthiness is in the reverse and naked is in the reverse. This is like you're not being yourself. You're not your authentic self. Naked in the reverse is hiding who you truly are. Why? Because you don't feel worthy. Lilith is also viewed as some type of, other, people look at Lilith as the second woman, like the side piece, like the side chick, right? And, you could be healing from that. A lot of divine feminines found out that they were the side pieces, and that their relationship wasn't what they thought it was. A lot of divine feminines was in the wilderness when it came to who valued them, and they had to heal from that past relationship where, they were taken advantage of with the strength in the reverse. Because you didn't know that this person who you were giving your all to was not who they said they were in this love situation. They were having you to second guess yourself, second guess your worth when it came down to this relationship. Because it's a 6 out here, so I'm going to say a relationship, whether it be relationship with you, your person, place, or thing, whatever that energy that was draining you, to cause you to, because it's a snake here. You see, this is a snake, right? So that somebody was slithering around, around who you truly are, because we also have naked, right? In a reverse. So somebody was like self-sabotaging your character, self-sabotaging who you are. They were causing you to self-sabotage who you are as well by treating you possibly like a Lilith, right? Like a side piece, right? But Lilith again is not, that's not who Lilith is. So that's who they were trying to portray you as, some side piece. But Lilith is very strong. Lilith is someone who doesn't take no mess, who knows who she is, who stands up for her beliefs, and who takes and embody her soul, and by just using her voice and choosing the life that she desires to live, and just really doing her own thing, taking charge of who she is, and speaking love and abundance into her life. This is Lilith. So this worthiness and this nakedness and this self-sabotage, we're going to go ahead on and clarify this joy is. Why is it in that? Because it's the truth came out somewhere and it's read. And a lot of divine feminines, we got the truth. This is why the 3 of the 4s out here, the 3 of the 4, that's like, oh, that's a 7, a Chariot. Yeah, we found truth. We got the truth that we need, and we move forward. Divine feminines who listening to this message, we already moved forward. We got the truth that we need. We were in the past like indecisive on which way to go. We was lacking, how we felt because of the hurt, pain that we had to heal from. We were reflecting in our truth of who we are, opposed to what they were saying about us. There was a lot of things where people were saying that we were weak, that we didn't have no guidance, that, we didn't have we're not strong or courageous, that we were weak, easy. We were easy to manipulate, right? And this is how they was making us feel, right? But the truth came out about this joy. The truth came out. Truth came out about the shame, making us feel shameful. But I don't want to go into too much here. I'm going to stay on this because it's going to be a lot already, right? Because we're in the energy of our heart's desire, because we're no longer in a reverse strength. We are healing, but we're pretty much in a first woman. We know where we want. We know where we desire to live. We know where we want to go. Okay. We don't feel unworthy at all. Okay. If you're watching this channel, this already have been a shift. And if you're feeling this way, because I don't know where you're at or on your journey, if you're feeling like, you're healing and you're getting that energy as far as you're choosing the life that you desire, you want to live, then you're over this worthiness. You don't feel worthless is what I'm trying to say, right? Because you're at your heart's desire. You're at your heart's desires. Why? Because justice is out here. Justice is out here for the lie or whatever, because this is someone who's not being truthful. This is naked in a reverse. This is somebody who's not being truthful. This is someone pretending to be happy and they're not. They're lying about their joy. This is heart's desire here. A lot of divine feminines, the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So there's some divine feminines who had to fake it until you make it. I mean, it is what it is, but there's a lot of divine feminine had to keep their moves hidden, okay? And I'm not going to, try to, jump too far into your energy here as far as that's concerned. But what I will stick on with 38:58 on the clock is just clarifying certain energies that I feel that needs to be cleared, like the strength from the past. Thank you, Heavenly Father. The strength from the past was because of a reverse 3 of Cups. And this is harmony. This is celebration. This is celebrating with others, your friends, your social group. This is the people from the past as well. It's in the reverse because why? You don't feel the same about the past. You don't have strong connection with these people anymore. Why? Because everything you experience in your life has made you strong and courageous. You had to overcome this connection. You had to overcome the people from the past that was causing you to feel unworthy, that was taking your energy from you. You had to overcome them. What? You had to cut them out. You had to cut them out. You said what you said. You stood your ground. You heard what they were saying about you behind your back. You understood that they didn't want to see you happy. You understood that they didn't want to celebrate with you. So you looked at it for what it was and you cut them right out your life. And this is what happened in the past. Right. Because they was causing a lot of confusion. They was causing a lot of competition against you. And this is what happened in the past. And this is why Queen of Wilderness was here, because you was in the wilderness about who these people were. They could have been your friends, of course, but although you knew these people, right, you didn't know that they were, taking your energy against you. You didn't know that they were against you. You didn't know that they was causing chaos in your life. This is something behind your back that they were doing, possibly to your stability, your desires and dreams. You had to overcome them with the natural world. You had to overcome using your resources. You had to, you was in the dark again, but you use your affirmation. You use the frequency of love to overcome this chaos. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Why is it self-sabotage here? It was people from the past that was causing you this situation here. Again, with this cup energy. Why is self-sabotage here, Heavenly Father? Why is this here? Why is self-sabotaging? Yes, because the tower's in the reverse. Tower's in the reverse. Yes, self-sabotaging. Tower's in the reverse, and you're free. Because tower's in the reverse. Why self-sabotage here? Because there's been some change with this. With the self-sabotaging energy, with this love energy. It could have been something dealing with the emperor in a reverse, and a tower moment here. It was a tower moment that took place, or this is what could have happened. This is what I'm getting. If you wouldn't have cut these people out, if you wouldn't have changed the course by speaking your truth and cutting this energy, this chaos energy out, cutting out the celebration, cutting out these people, right? If you wouldn't have had done that, this would have been a tower moment for you, and it would have had to do with your stability, your job, and they possibly could have already sabotaged your job, sabotaged your type of living arrangements and whatnot. But whatever that situation was in the past, if you wouldn't have cut them out and stop that chaos from continuing, then it would have been another tower moment in another job, or the cycle would have just kept going. It would have been repeating itself, and you would have continued to self-sabotage yourself. But by you not sticking around for the mess, you cutting the people out, you address the situation, you avoid the tower and this daggone reverse emperor. This reverse emperor is someone who's very controlling. This is it could have been a job, could have been your boss, could have been your husband, it could have been your father. It could have been someone you don't even know. However, this energy is in the reverse. This was a controlling energy, but you knew this energy because you cut it out. You had clarity. You spoke your truth. You cut this energy out. Could have been legal. You could have went through a divorce. But you avoided a tower moment. You avoided a tower moment because you cut them out and you took you illuminated what was going on, and you took your direction elsewhere. You went elsewhere. You started a new journey. This is zero. This is the full. This is consciousness. This is the yellow. This is illumination. This is self-expression. You took the initiative to move forward to a new beginning, away from this self-sabotaging energy. You avoided a tower with a reverse emperor, is what I'm picking up here in the past. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Why is this? I'm not going to clarify the Queen of Wilderness, because I already know by using your affirmations and grounding yourself and using the frequency of love, you spoke the mother tongue. You use your mother tongue, and this is what cultivated, and this is what, should I say, pushed you to move forward. Yeah, it pushed you to it pushed you to move forward, because you were it was just time for you to go. Yeah, you walked away. You walked away. It was time for you to move. You used your affirmations. You was talking to the universe. You were paying attention to this energy as far as the chaos and fighting and competition. Okay? You were paying attention to what was said and who was saying it, and the friends and people that you were around, and you cut them out. You cut them out, use your affirmation, grounded yourself, and avoided a tired moment with this controlling energy in your job or business, whatever that was. You had faith, and you stepped out on your faith to another direction. You did the 8 of Cups, and you walked to find what makes you happy. You went to find your 9th cup, your cup of happiness. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Why is crystal here? Why is crystal healing here? Because your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So you're healing, right? Because there was some type of instability. It was some type of instability within your, right? This is what the energy is right now, right? You're healing from a broken heart. You're healing from this broken heart is in a reverse. You're single. You're healing your finances. You're healing your home. Everything has been illuminated on why this self-sabotaging energy was here. Everything was illuminated on this energy here. The controlling emperor in the reverse, the tower moment that this emperor was possibly causing in your life, with this daggone chaos energy, and these 3 of Cups, 3 parties and collaborations, and getting people involved in the community to come against you, to cause a lot of arguments and unfair treatment here. This is why justice is out here as well, because this emperor was very unfair. This emperor was very controlling. This emperor was causing a lot of injustices in your life and causing you to self-sabotage. Whatever that emperor means to you. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be person, place, or even it could be a place, or it could be a business. It could be a university or organization. Okay, the emperor could be the boss of an organization, a principal. Okay, but what I'm saying here is you had to heal, and this is why the crystal was here. A lot of divine feminines 4806 had to heal from this broken heart energy, from this 3-party energy, from this chaotic energy. Right? We had to speak our truth and cut it out. It caused us to go within. It caused us to, heal from a broken heart, from instability in our home, from the finances. We had to reconnect. Our connection to, your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. I don't know where you're at on your divine journey, but a lot of divine feminine is past this stage, and we're not unstable. We're not, codependent. This is what we heal from. We heal from codependency, instability within our consciousness, within our balance, within our emotions, within our desires. We overcame the mental anguish, the heartbreak. We overcame that by connecting and healing with the Most High, with the universe, connecting with our crystals. Yeah, it was like this. Exactly. Exactly. Why is worthiness here? Why is worthiness here? Oh, that's a lot, Heavenly Father. Why is worthiness here? 48 on the clock. Why is worthiness here? Worthiness here. Okay. Worthiness is here. Let me grab one more. Thank you. Right. Taking action. Worthiness is here. Right. Worthiness is here because there's truth and clarity. There's truth, clarity about what? There's truth and clarity about this imbalance. Truth and clarity about what was causing our money, divine feminine's money, to be in a reverse. Truth and clarity about the lies that was told on the divine feminine. Truth and clarity about how what was said and people that was taking action in the past against the divine feminine's money, her dreams, her projects. There was truth and clarity about who was taking action against the divine feminine's money, causing imbalances in their finances and in their home and their stability and their dreams and aspiration. There's truth and clarity that came out about who and what and why. Who was doing this? Who was causing unworthiness? Who was feeling this unworthiness? People was coming against a lot of divine feminines and making them feel unworthy by using money against them, by causing blockages and disruption, financial disruptions in the divine feminine's life. But truth and clarity came out about a trickster as well, with this energy coming against the divine feminine, with this emperor in the reverse and this daggone tower moment in the reverse. Truth and clarity 5141 came out about daggone who this person is, the emperor in reverse, the lover in reverse. Truth came out about his self-sabotaging way. Truth came out about the divine feminine's self-sabotaging way. A lot of us already know what we need to do to move forward and how we need to move with the divine direction. A lot of us got that divine clarity coming straight from the divine himself on who we have to do, what we have to do, how we have to do it. And we did it. We was getting the message from above with that bird coming through. We know exactly what we had to do. We took our action. We cut out the people we needed to cut out. We became that first woman in our lives. Okay? All right? We chose to live the life that we desired to live. A lot of you guys just became the woman, the first woman in your life. You took back your power. Why? Because that's justice. That is justice. That's why. It's about what the heart desires for the divine feminine. You took back your energy to mend your heart. You took back your energy for justice for yourself. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So whomever was coming against you while you were on your path to divinity, to serve your purpose, to help others, whomever was coming against you, causing this healing, causing you to heal, breaking your heart, right? It's been illuminated by the universe. The universe seen whomever these people was coming against you, against your money, coming against your stability, coming against you by yourself, coming against you in a group, coming against you with this fighting. Okay? The universe seen all of it. This is why justice is out here. Justice says your career brings fairness, protection to others who need your help. So a lot of divine feminines were put in positions where we lost positions, we lost jobs, we got fired from our job. People came against our money with competition and jealousy, okay? They were trying to get us evicted from our homes, okay? And they was causing great sorrow in our lives. This is why justice is out here. This is why justice is out here. I'm going to go ahead and clarify justice. Why is justice out here? It's 54:12 or 13 on the clock. Justice is out here because this is what divine feminine had to do. We had to stand up for ourselves. We had to stand up against all these daggone naysayers, these daggone people that was coming against us, the daggone organization, the slander, the lies. We had to stand up for ourselves against through the heartbreak, through the gray storm, through the disrespect, through the unknown, through the oppression, okay, the depression. All right, we had to stand our ground, and this is why we had to stand up for ourselves through a trying time when we didn't have money, when we was very unstable, when it was very unfair, when people was taking action against our money to cause us to be in a unfavorable financial position. Why? Because they didn't want to see us shine. They didn't want us to see. They did not want to see us shine. Right? They wanted to keep us what? Down, brokenhearted. This is why justice is here. Justice is here for this action that they took against us. Justice is here for this 10 of Swords situation, the lies, the deceit, the disrespect, the thievery, the theft against us. Okay? The lies, the slander, the thieving, the gossip. All right? Because why? We're a divine feminine, 55:47 on the clock. That's why. Everything that we work for, we work with the Most High. We are illuminated with the angels. We are illuminated with our consciousness, should I say, and self-expression illuminates a lot of others as well as us as we heal. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. As blah, blah, blah. It illuminates ourselves as well as others as we heal, as divine feminines. As an empress, we must heal. We have to stay balanced in order for us to manifest. That's another reason why justice is out here, because that's our job as divine feminines, as an empress. Our job is to protect others who need our help. This is our career, to bring fairness and protection to others who need our help. And no one was there for the divine feminine's protection in the past. They came against the divine feminine in the past. And this is why justice is here. The universe had to step in. 57:05 on the clock. Change has taken place again. It has been a shift in its energy. And this is why the divine feminine is getting her justice now from very harsh energies from the past, causing her to stand alone, feel alone, causing imbalances in her life. What's going on with the naked in reverse? Why is naked in reverse? Who is this naked in reverse? Why is naked in reverse? Naked in reverse. Who is naked in reverse? Page of Swords in reverse. This is the energy this is a young energy. This is an immature energy. Could be a child of the divine feminine, or it could be just a person the divine feminine knows. This could be the divine feminine. But naked in the reverse. Naked in the reverse. Okay, Page of Swords is someone who, does not speak the truth. This is someone who charges in and think they know it all, but they do. They're very witty. They're very smart, but they put the cart before the horse. No, they put the horse before the cart. Yeah. And so they don't have all their information. They speak on what they think they know, but 9 times out of 10, they get themselves into hot water because they don't have all the facts. So they like to, tell lies and try to, and they like to gossip as well. And they tell small lies. They mix the lies with the truth. This is someone else. This is also someone who's copying who you are. This is like someone who's not who they say they are. Oh, I'm your friend, but they're lying, because we already have the betrayal out here with this sword energy here. So there could be someone who was saying that they're your friend and all this other, but they weren't. And the why? Because they was in the reverse. This is a total liar. This is someone who is not who they say they are. This is someone who gossip about you as soon as you turn your back. Okay, very immature energy. And this is what caught you off guard with naked in reverse. You trusted this person. You possibly had this person on in a friend zone situation where you trusted them. You know, you possibly were building with them. You possibly was, helping them, stabilize their home, stabilize their status in the community, and you trusted them, and they weren't who they said that they were, because they were liars, unfortunately, and they caught you off guard, in which you weren't your authentic self. How could you be when they're not who they say they are, right? So they cut you off guard, and this is why justice is out here, because they were lying to you. You was loving them. That you had divine feminines love with all heart, and this is a betrayal, because we were naked coming in, but they weren't truthful to who they were. They weren't even who they said they were. And this is why this 10 of Swords was out here, because divine feminine had to find justice within ourselves. We had to stand up for ourselves and come out of this codependent, unreliable, unloyal energy, this betrayal energy. We had to come out of this injustice. We had to come out of this injustice. We had to heal from it. Yes, we had to heal from it. We had to take action for ourselves to balance our own stability, balance our own finances, because we became the first women in our lives. We took action for ourselves. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Yes. And we closed down the daggone what? Chapter. The cycle is closed. The cycle is closed because we now know who we are. We took back our energy. We closed out a cycle. Divine feminines regained their strength from the universe, right? Over this false narrative of who we are, the people who was lying on us, the people who betrayed us, the people who were stealing our ideas, the people who we thought was our friends, the places we used to go that we thought we were accepted, and the people turned out to be fake. The company we used to keep. We changed all of that. We took a lot of strength, and we did it. Congratulations to the divine feminine. It is 101. It's 101 on the clock. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull one divine feminine oracle card, and I'm going to let you go. Past life, present power. I'm going to read it. It says, as the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intentions that all beings are healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what has taken place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. And this is where the divine feminine is right now, because with this strength card, overcoming who we once was, overcoming that ideal pattern of what we used and what we thought we were from the people and places who came against us, who was using the negative energy to stop our success, to stop our community, our celebration, to stop us from finding love, to stop us from, collaborating with others to build our empire for stability in our communities and our homes and ourselves, by betraying us, and causing us to stand up for ourselves and to fight back and become the empress we want. We now have the clarity that we need. We have clarity now. We have clarity with it all now. Now we can use the resources through the experiences that we had to overcome, to use it on a lifetime journey. Now we can integrate our past life abilities, our past life experiences. Now we are open. to what is taking place in our soul's journey. We are no longer, in the upside down, hiding from ourselves, allowing others to betray, to betray us, to be who we know that we're not. People talking over who we supposed to be. We already know who we are. We found strength on moving on. We already spoke our truth. We said what we said. Divine Feminine said what you said. That's what Divine Feminine did. Divine Feminine went in and healed herself and found justice just for being a Divine Feminine. And now the Divine Feminine is using that strength to overcome all the woes of not being happy with joy in reverse. Of not being happy. Why? Because the Divine Feminine found love for herself. With the 4 to the 3, that's a 7. And a 7 is a Chariot. This is potential and ambition. This is truth, speaking truth into existence. The Divine Feminine went within to expose the truth within and to expose the truth on the outskirts of who she was, or who she was, because you're not the same. You're not the same. Divine Feminines are not the same. This set of Divine Feminines overcame a hell of a lot. Yes, and this is why I'm going to pull one more, and this is going to be the Divine Warrior. This is an Earth Warrior Oracle, and then I'm going to let you go. This is 1:05 on the clock. One card, please, Heavenly Father. Thank you. This is the number 29. This is an ending and a new beginning. She rests to create. She rests to create. A lot of Divine Feminines is resting, recreating, rejuvenating, recharging. You see this purple? Recharging our energies. I'm going ahead on and read it. This is the 2 to the 9. That's the 10. This is a 12. And yeah, so it's an ending and a beginning. It's a transformation. 10s are ending and 1 is beginnings. So 29. Nana Baluku. 29, Nana Baluku. That's what this is. Nana Baluku. Your energy is a precious resource, and there are ways of being that can enhance it, amplifying it, and replenishing it. Give yourself sufficient rest, and you shall find the way forward more effortless. Explore the lifestyle that grows your inner resources, rather than requiring constant exertion and exhaustion to accomplish an endless list of external pursuit. You need this shift in being now. You need this shift in being now because you are ready to accomplish more. For this to take place, there needs to be less effort and more wisdom. Trust and value what can be accomplished through rest. So this is why this crystal energy is out here. This is why this is time for, for Divine Feminines to connect to crystals and gemstones to channel energy for healing. Okay, these crystals channel healing energies, and this is because it's time to rest so you can create the life that is meant for us, and this is our justice. I hope that you enjoyed this the Divine Feminine read, and create your heart's desire. It's your turn. It says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So that's your Divine Feminine read. I hope you enjoy and have a safe day.